Today we are getting ready to do some work on our camper, some maintenance. I noticed this late last fall when we was getting ready to put the camper away, but as you can see, there's a real sharp edge right there. So we're going to go through and we'll knock that down a little bit. We're going to go through and reseal this all up. I'll go through and I'll show you how that's all done. But also, this is a good time to go through, make sure that your taping and everything's all look good. You don't have anything being pierced through. All looks pretty good. The other thing I did notice, you can see how that caulking right there is split. So we'll go through, we'll take that caulk out, we'll get it redone, and I'll probably take some Eternabond and put over this edge and protect that from happening again. We also have another issue up on our front cap. That had some Eternabond tape on it, and that has failed. So we're going to go through and replace that too while we're up here. Here we are at our front cap. It used to have, as you can see, it was a white tape that went over top of it, had black on the bottom. It had started lifting along here, so I went through and peeled it off, and I went through and I'll go through and clean this up. But as you can see right here, the caulking had come out and split a little more. So we'll go through, we'll bust that all out, scrape out all that old caulking out. We'll take mineral spirits, get it all cleaned back up, and then we're going to go back in with tight seal. We'll put that all down there and we'll see how that lasts this season. I picked this up at Menards. I gave $15 for it, and it's actually 33 foot long. So let's get started. Wow, stuff just peeling up off of here. Using a non-marring scraping tool, just gonna go through here. We don't want to poke a hole or anything in here. You can actually see where the roof is starting to raise up. Probably not going to mess with it right now because rain's going to be coming in the next couple hours. So I want to get this at least sealed up a little bit, at least give the caulk a little time to set up before the rain hits tonight. Wasn't planning on doing this today. I thought I was just going to repair that little section on the side of the slide. Then once I seen this, it's like, hey, we got to get to this too. So these are really handy tools to have. They're fairly cheap. Bought a 4-pack. I think gave $15 for it, something like that. But it's just like I said, it's non-marking. You scrape it across stuff, it won't scratch your painter. If you need to take molding off inside your camper, you can get this behind there and help pop it out. And if the tip gets beat up, you just take a file and file it back down to sharpness. So, little spiel on that. So let's get back to cleaning. Since that front is adhered so well, I'm not going to mess with trying to take it off or anything. We'll go through and get this all cleaned up so I get real good bondage here. I don't have any Dicor here, and unfortunately we are under the stay-at-home order here in the state of Ohio. So all the campgrounds and RV places are all closed, but Menards is still open. So I went and got some White Lightning. This is clear, so it's supposed to adhere to metal, rubber, and vinyl. So we're gonna give this a try. Like I said, we're gonna caulk through here, and then we'll put our tape over top it and give us a double protection. So let's get going. get that really shoved down in there. You just don't want it laying on top of it. You want to actually force it down in there. It doesn't have to be pretty. We're gonna go back through and we'll put this tape over top of it. I'll let that set up for a little bit. I'm probably gonna give it about a half hour. And I'll come back over, we'll put this tape over it. Cure time or set time on that is a half hour. So we'll go down, we'll start working on that other section. Okay, as I look, these screw holes, or these screws, are starting to wear holes in our tape. I think what we're gonna end up doing is just replacing this whole 16-foot. Not replacing, but just going over top of it, just to give it a little more secure. You see where I replaced it down there on the corner down there, but the front side hadn't wore through yet, so that's what started this whole snowball today. Let's get around, get this strip ran. So we're going to take mineral spirits so it's nice and clean so the tape can adhere to it. We're going to open our tight seal tape and we'll get installing it. As you can see, it has a backer you peel off, and that is real sticky. I got tar all over my hands. What we're going to end up doing, run that over the edge over here, and we'll just roll it right down the side of the roof. Okay, now that I got it cleaned up, you can really see that hole right through in there, how it just poked a hole right through it. That's the screw head. So what we're going to do, then we'll put just a dab of caulk over this, and then we'll put our tape over top of this whole section here, run it all the way through. And I also got the edge cleaned up, so let's pull around and look at that. As you can see here, how it's already poked through. That's a sharp edge. I don't know why the factory did not do something different about that. We're going to cut that. What we'll end up doing is put some caulk in there, knocking that sharp edge off, either cutting it, knocking it down or something. And then we'll run our tape completely over down. Went ahead and we knocked that sharp corner off. Go ahead and dig some of that out. It's really not holding anything. Just noticed, look at that. See if I can pull that in. That caulk air is starting to split too. So I'll have to go through and seal that up. Right through in there, you can see where it come out. So we'll scrape that all off too. Now, it's one thing at a time. Let's get that strip there done. This stuff is very, very sticky. Once it goes down, it's pretty much in place. Take your hands, rub that in pretty good. Get as much of the air out as possible. Get a nice seal on it. Just keep doing the same thing. Try to keep it as tight as the outside as you can. Pull the bottom out. It's been about an hour since I caulked that front cap, so let's go ahead and put a couple strips on the front cap. We'll call it good before the rain comes in. This is what it looks like now. What we'll do is, at the end of the season, I'll put a tag onto this video, let you know how well it held up for the seasoning. Like I said, it adheres really well. So I know the next time I want to do this, hopefully it'll be a little nicer. I'll pull this back up off there, pull that tack strip off, pull the roof back tight again, reseal underneath it, and get that buckle out of there. Right now I'm pretty happy with the way this has turned out. Get all the tools off the roof before the rain hits us. Here's the tape that was actually up on the front cap too. See how it's peeling off. It's still holding pretty good, but that white is peeling off. I'll probably, before we go to camping, I'll probably peel this off and go ahead and put down the same as what I put up here on the front cap. Well, I thank you guys for watching. Hope you found it informative. If you did, hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and bye.